Say Satan come to kill, steal, and destroy. Satan is not playing with us, y'all. He's on his job, and he's trying to destroy our plans for our life. But not on this, notice this, this is the fourth one now. Opposition that the enemy used. Check this out. He used opportunity. I was talking to Bishop, and I was talking to him on yesterday. I said, I noticed something. Sometimes the devil will use the opportunity to distract you. You say, what are you saying, preacher? Sometimes the devil will cause you to think a door is being open for you, and at the same time that door is trapping you and not putting you on your purpose. What are you saying? The minute you've been praying to God open the door, you want God to give you a job, give you what you need to do. You faithful, you doing everything you need to do. Then they tell you something crazy like, well, we're going to need you to work on Sunday. We're going to need you to do all that. And then you start winning. Well, you know, I have been praying for it. God have opened the door. It's amazing now. The very blessing, once you get it, it takes you away from what got you the blessing.
That's right. That's right.
The very time you've been praying for God, open the door, give me a car, give me this. As soon as you get your car, can't nobody find it. As soon as you open a blessing, can't nobody find it. I was asking my wife was helping this lady. She was going on a little, doing her first lady do this. She was helping the lady out. She helped. Soon the lady got a text, and we ain't heard from her since then. It was so funny because I knew she was giving her all. But the killing thing is, I told the church, it's amazing how people is in ministry because they only need you when they're down. But the minute they get 2 cents, I told them the truth. We'll see her again around May, June, when they in contact check down. She'll be there, old pastor. I know, old pastor, how you doing, my sister? I'm going to play my role too. It's all good. But I realized some people was only with you before they can get what they need out you. And if you realize that early, you'll realize in your life that some people is on the leeches, that they ain't trying to help you, they ain't trying to be productive. You got to cut some people out in your life. And many times I had to learn this the hard way, Siobhan and Pastor Jay, some people in your family is not good for you. Some people in your church which is not. I know that's your cousin, your third cousin, that's your play sister, but at the same time, she don't mean you no good. She mean you no good. She slept with your boyfriend the last time, you still fooling with her. You messing with the same dude you messed with last year. Guess what? He's still a trifling Negro that messed over you last year. He that same joke now. You got to make sure, did I say that? I said it. You got to make sure that you understand what you got going on in your life and understand who's for you or who against you. I got to go check this out. Quote said it just like this powerful quote. Don't wait for extraordinary opportunity, but seize the common occasion to make a great decision. Weak men wait for opportunity, but strong men make them happen.
That's right.
Check this out. You can't wait all your life for a chance and an opportunity. That's why I love people that play the lotto, because you're scratching off, you're trying to make it. If I hit it big, see, you started waiting. See, you tripping. While you trying to hit it big, I'm going to make it big. Because the thing is, matter of fact, I be messing for a minute. Anybody in here met somebody that made that hit the Powerball before that won 33 million? If you know them, please tell me so we're going to talk to them. Anybody? Yeah, that's free information. So if you don't know nobody that hit the Powerball and made it, and you know a person, what makes you think? Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Check it out. When you deal with Joshua, I'm talking about it now, gotta go. The first thing you gotta do, and I'm moving. The first thing is Joshua had a purpose for his life. Understand this, that if you plan on going anywhere in your life, you gotta have a purpose, and you gotta understand what God called you. Some of you been here 30, 40, 50, 60 years. You don't even know why you're here. You know how frustrating it is, and I love to see people that get ready to graduate high school because they got all these ambitions. I'm going to get this job, I'm going to school, going to college, I'm going to the military. They got all that about 5 years later, 7 years later, when they hit about 30. I thought you were going to the military. I thought you were going to college. Life here. Because while you at your mama's house, reality don't hit you. You don't have to pay no bills, and you don't care about the light being off. Light being off. Why you tripping over light? Because I'm paying light bills. So the thing is, when reality hits, sometimes life hits us so hard. What we was planning on doing, the purpose that we had for our life, it don't add up at a clump. So sometimes you got to go back and revisit what God said. Notice he said to Joshua, now that Moses is dead, now that the Lord began to speak to Joshua, you got to put yourself in a position where God can speak to you, because God says in Jeremiah, I know the thoughts that I have towards thee, thoughts of peace and not even to bring you to a expected end. Meaning God got a permanent destination he got for everybody. I heard a preacher say something that blessed me so much. He said he learned when he directed movies that he realized at a club, they shoot the last scene first. Have you ever been watching a movie before, and at the end of the movie seem like they got a beard or they got a fresh cut and don't look like the scene before? It's because he said that they shoot the last scene first, and every other scene, John, is the scene that lead up to the last scene. In other words, when they shoot the last scene, and Pastor Jay, they shoot every other scene to make sure it connect with the last scene. Can I tell you, that's what God doing in our life? He's sitting back directing our life like he's shooting a movie. He done already shot the last scene, so when you mess up and fool with the wrong dude, God said, I'm just going to add that in the scene. When you mess up and you do the wrong thing, you blow all your money, God said, I just got to add that to the scene. I know you dropped out of school, but God said, I just got to add that to the scene. I know some of y'all y'all need Bible. He said it just like this, all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and call according to His purpose. Meaning God take your junk, He take your mess, and He put it all in line so He can bring you to a expected end. Not only do I need the purpose in my life, but I need a plan in my life. Because some of y'all got purpose. Some of y'all been singing and praising God, coming to church, holding the door, holding your post, but at the same time, you ain't put no plan in motion. Just because you got purpose and you ain't got no plan, you ain't headed nowhere. You got to have a plan together, and sometimes you got to cut some things in your life. I put my wife in a very uncomfortable position last year. I put her somewhere that I know she didn't stay and living there. She didn't want to be there at 8 o'clock. Everybody was checking me, trying to say, you need that. I'm getting all kinds of little extra checks. I said, that's cool, but I'm putting myself in an uncomfortable position for both of us, because I understand where we got to go. I got to cut right now. And some of y'all don't want to cut now. You got to hurt for a minute. Can we talk like we family? You done jacked up your 20s already. You jacked up your 20s. You jacked up your credit already. It's going to hurt for a minute, but get yourself together. You spent that money on that credit card. You did everything you shouldn't have did. You got that car new and you couldn't pay for it. You got with that junkie. You knew he was trifling from the get-go. So now you got to pay for it, but pay it. But understand it's only temporary inconvenience for a permanent improvement. Sometimes you got to take a lick in order to keep moving. You got to start somewhere. You got to have a plan. Ain't nobody going to trust you with the whole package until you get your deal together. Understand that even dope dealers don't trust you with the whole package. You'll never start off with a brick. You're going to have to start out with an 8 ball or something when you get a brick. That's street talk for a minute. But in other words, I'm telling you, even the street mentality realize you can't have the whole package up front. God not going to bless you up front. You got to make sure you prepare and put yourself in a playing situation. Know what God told him.